channel. If you are new, then welcome. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell. That way you guys will be notified of future videos. Okay, now today this is going to be a video. It's going to be basically a Q&A, and I didn't ask you all questions. I basically got all the questions from this video here because I was getting so many questions and some of them was being repetitive, and I got tired of answering the same old question. So I decided to just gather all those questions up and answer in this video here. Now I have quite a few questions, and I'm hoping to get all of them answered without the video being too long. So if you guys are interested in what I have to say, just keep on watching. Okay, now I do have all the questions in my notes on my phone, so as y'all can see, it's quite a few questions. So I'm going to try to get this done, and I'm just going to go in order that I received them. Some of them I probably don't get too much into detail about. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into the first question. And the first question is, where do I get my labels from? Where do I get my labels from? Where do I get my labels from? Now, I have told a lot of you guys that I get the gold labels. A lot of those, I answer a lot of those questions the same, but I'm steady getting them in. I get those labels, you guys, from a vendor on Etsy. Now, you guys are asking me, what's that vendor name? What's this? What's that? And I'm giving you all the information. If you want to be a business owner, you have to do the research. And it goes back into my other video I was saying. If you want to be really serious about this, you have to do your research. I told you I got these labels from Etsy. Go on Etsy and do what you got to do. Type in labels, lip gloss labels. It's that easy. Second question was, where do I get my tubes from? Now, in this particular video here that I've been getting all the questions from, I did get those tubes from TKB Trading. Now, my new tubes, y'all gotta do y'all research. Like I said, I do my own research, and I have been doing so much. That's why I kind of been slacking on these videos, y'all, but I've been doing my research. I got a lot in store for y'all. Like I said, I'm not getting into all that right now. This is pretty much me answering these questions, but do your research, and you're probably going to hear this a lot from these questions. The third question is, where do you get your glitter and mica pigments from? Now, I told a lot of you all already, I get my glitter, the chunky glitter, I do get from Amazon. I take it from there. I get it from Amazon. And my mica pigments, I get those from TKB Trading. Second question is, what oils do I use? And I thought I pretty much told you guys what oils I use. I'm not going to give y'all like specific measurements on what I use, but if you look on my website, also on my page, if you all not follow me on Instagram, go on and follow me. It tells you the oils that is in my glosses, my scrubs, my butters. Everything is listed. Now, for those who say, oh, I'm not telling you this, I'm not telling you that, you have to tell them. You have to let people know what is in your products. Because people can have an allergic reaction. If you don't have those products listed, honey, they're going to come after you. So please list the ingredients that's in your products. That goes back to the next question. I kind of covered that. It says, what are all your ingredients? Now, asking somebody what are all their ingredients, like, sis, do some research. You have to do your research. Like, it took me, like I said before, I have wasted, I ain't gonna even say wasted, I've went through so many bags of the Versa gel, trying to figure out the right consistency, trying to figure out the right oils and which one to use. Y'all, like, it's a lot of research you have to do. You can't constantly keep questioning people in their DMs, asking them this and asking them that. You have to do your research. Like, for the most part, I tell you guys where I get this from, where I get that from. Go back and watch this video here, and that basically breaks down everything for you all. Okay, the next question is, when shipping orders, do you use your mailing address or your P.O. box? Now, I have a P.O. box, and I think it's like $60 for 6 months. Like you have to pay like that. You can't pay monthly. Like where I'm at, like I said, I stay in St. Louis, Missouri, so I paid $60 for like 6 months. And like I said, I use my PO address. I will never use my personal address. Never. You have creeps out here. You have people that will try to just order something just to get your information. Y'all, it's too much going on now. We have to be smart. Do not use your personal address when shipping out stuff. Now, if you want to chance it and just only put the sender's information on there and not put a return address, I mean, that's on you. Because if this person's stuff don't get delivered, they have no way of tracing back where this is going to return to. And that's just going to be a loss. And that's going to cause a whole lot of problems for the customer who didn't get their stuff. And then also for you, because you know what I'm saying, you got a whole case against you now. So, my advice is get a P.O. box. But it's your decision. Okay, the next question is, what website do you use and what is the best one to sell your products on? Now, I've been hearing Shopify, I've been hearing Wix and all of that. Now, I go through Big Cartel. I'm not sure about any other website out there. Big Cartel, it was real simple and easy for me. Starting out, if you have less than 5 products, it's free. So I think that's a good site, and this is from my opinion only, because like I said, I haven't tested out any other websites. But if you don't have coming out, I mean, I wouldn't advise anybody to have more than 5 products anyway, because you don't know how your business is going to go. But my opinion again, but 5 products, list your stuff. It basically breaks down to how you do this and how you do that, and it's free. Now, the one that I have currently is I think is 25 products. I don't have no more than 25 products, and that is $9.99 a month. Real simple. You have different layouts. I have a real just basic layout right now, but I have something in store for you guys. I just purchased my domain the first of the year, so I do have a new website coming. It would just be justroyaltycosmetics.com versus justroyaltycosmetics.bigcartel.com. So yeah, it's pretty much your preference. Like I said, I haven't jumped into any other websites, but Big Cartel works really good for me. And I've also been on several other people's websites from Big Cartel, and they stuff straight, looks really nice. Like I say, mine is pretty much basic. But like I said, I just purchased my domain, so I'm in the process of setting up my new website now, and I'm hoping to have everything out by the 20th. But don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. I'm trying to pretty much take my time. I'm not rushing. I want everything to be right. So, once again, I go through Big Cartel. Next question is, do you need a preservative for lip scrubs, and how long is the shelf life? Now, my personal opinion, and this goes back to you have to do your own research, but from the research I did, I wouldn't keep a sugar scrub for no more than 6 months. And that's without getting water in it. Now, once water comes into contact with these sugar scrubs and it's sealed tight, now you're creating room for mold to form. Like mold and bacteria once water hits that product. So, like most people, you're going to get water inside your sugar scrubs. You know what I'm saying? Your body scrub, because most people exfoliate in the shower. Now, me, I have like a scooper where I will actually take the little spatula and I'll put it in my hand and then I'll do that. That's one way of doing it. That way you can preserve it a little bit better. Now, this is only if you don't want to add a preservative to your items. Me, I'm not adding preservatives to anything because that defeats the purpose. All of my stuff is 100% organic. It's natural. I'm not doing any of that. So I will keep it for no longer than 6 months. But the ones that I'm selling, I'm not sure if I want to do 4-ounce jars or 6-ounce jars. I'm thinking 6-ounce jars because my body butters are in 4-ounce jars. And that goes a little bit, a long ways. But the body scrubs and 6-ounce jars because some people want to exfoliate their whole body. Now, I wouldn't exfoliate no more than 3 times a week because, you don't want to irritate your skin like that. But if you do add a preservative to your scrubs or whatever, you can keep it, as long as, some years. But once again, you have to do your research, and it also depends on what products are you adding to your scrubs. Are you putting essential oils in it? Like all of that, you have to keep in mind everything that you're putting into. So all these items are ingredients that you put into your scrub. You have to do your research on every last one of those items to see what works best with this. And that's another thing. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to do sugar scrubs and I see this person do it, so I'm going to whip this up what they told me and not test it out. It don't work like that. You have to it takes months to try to figure out how somebody's body reacts to this, or does this product going to give you a natural glow? Like, you have to do your research. So to answer the question, I know I went all the way around with that, and that's something that I do. I will ramble on. But to answer your question, you can use a sugar scrub. My sugar scrubs, you can keep up, I'll say keep it up to 6 months. If you add a preservative, it can go any longer. But do your research, because I don't know exactly what products you're putting in there. Okay, now the next question is, what is your best lip gloss? I'm not sure exactly what this question is meaning, but I'm going to answer to the best of my ability. But I'm guessing, like, as far as the products that I sell, I guess. But my best one that I think is my best seller, which is my rose gold lip gloss, and it's basically my clear gloss with the rose petals in it, and also the gold chunky glitter. That has been a top seller, y'all. So all of my clear glosses, and that's, I gotta save that for another video. But yeah, my rose gold. How do you make sure the oil and the gloss and like the Versus Gel base, I guess, do not separate? Now, that is a really good question. When I mix my stuff, y'all, when I say I be in there whipping, like I be giving myself a workout, y'all. My arms straight be hurt in the morning. Like, I whip my stuff up, like I say, for a good little minute, because I like a really good, I'm just slouching, I like a really good consistency. So I, stir my stuff up for a while to make sure that it doesn't separate. Now, if it's separating like that, that means you are using too much oil. Now, I have gloss that I made when I first started my business. I first started my business in October, and I still have gloss from then. So from October to January, it still has not separated. So to answer your question, I guess just stir it up, but it also depends on how much base you're using or how much oil you're using. Can you make a video on making lip oils and lip balms? Yes, I can, and I am. Okay, and do you need a printer to sell products with a website? The answer to that is no, you do not need a printer. Now, go back and watch my last video. I think it's like business essentials, and it was a vlog, and I took you guys along with me and showed you the items that's needed, or the items that you can get from the store without having to purchase everything online. Everything was pretty much affordable, and I showed you guys a variety of printers, wireless printers and everything, and their prices, and some was low as $30. Go back and watch that video there. They can give you a lot more information if you have a website and don't have a printer, or whatever the case may be. Now, this right here, y'all, this is a mini computer. This is a mini computer. So you have your website. You can basically do everything from your phone. So you get your orders coming in. No, you don't need a printer. You get your orders coming in. You can pretty much go buy some invoices. You can handwrite all of this stuff. You can buy some invoices. You can buy receipts. Pretty much write that stuff out. Buy the little shipping labels. Write everything out. You can do everything manually. You do not need a printer. Now, that's something to start out with. Now, to be a little bit more professional, I think I would advise you to get a printer. But you have some people that start their business and they have everything in order from, every single thing. I mean, they took their time to purchase this, to purchase that. They, test this out, test that out, and they launch with everything. That is amazing for them. That's really good. On the other hand, you have some people that's not able to do that. Now, starting out, I mean, there's nothing wrong. You have to start from somewhere. Don't never let nobody tell you, oh, that's unprofessional, or this, and that, and you have to start from somewhere. Now, the only thing I do have an issue with that I said is just completely unprofessional, and I think you shouldn't even start, is DMing. DM me this, DM me that, message me this. I think that is just so unprofessional, y'all. But that's just my personal opinion. Like, once again, you have to start from somewhere. So, buy your invoices, buy your receipts. Check it off. On your computer, I don't know exactly what every website does, but like I said, I go through Big Cartel. Your orders come in, you write everything out, you get everything ready, hit ship. And you can also manually put in a tracking order. You don't necessarily need a printer. But like I said, I would advise you to go back and watch my business essential video, and that will give you a lot of information about that as well. Next question, what is the difference between fractionated coconut oil and the other coconut oil? Now, fractionated coconut oil is the liquid form of coconut oil. Now, the other coconut oil is the kind you can cook with. It's the kind that, a lot of people you see in the big jars use that in a lot of, for their face, their hair, and everything. Now, that right there solidifies. The fractionated coconut oil does not solidify. The other one, it does. And for those who don't know what solidify means, it basically means something is like at a water consistency, but as it gets cold or chilled, it becomes solid. So you will want to use the fractionated coconut oil if that's one of your oils that you're going to use for your lip gloss. How do you make the color appear on your lips? Now, from my experience, I have both mica pigments and I also have the liquid. Now, the liquid shows the pigment on your lips. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. The liquid shows the pigment on your lips. The mica powder, depending on what kind it is, like in the mica powder, that has a lot of like pearly, sparkly shimmer. A lot of those have that in it as well. So if you want more of a tinted lip gloss, then I would go with the liquid. And TKB Trading does sell that. Amazon sell that. Yeah, my TV just be talking. I don't know how to shut her up. I think I gotta go into my settings. Do you use Avery to make your labels? Yes and no. Basically yes and no. I have a video coming up showing you guys how I make my business cards, how I make my thank you cards, how I make all of my labels. I do, as of right now, I make every last one of my labels. The gold labels that you all are talking about, like I said, I did get that from a vendor on Etsy. I have some of those labels on some of my lip gloss tools, but I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to use those. But yes, I do use Avery, but just keep looking out for the video. I'm going to show you guys how I do all of that. And that was pretty much all of the questions. I hope I answered all of these questions. I hope I was able to help you all. But basically, do your research. Do your research. Do your research. And that's what it all just boils down to. You cannot be a business owner, expecting to be a business owner, trying to run this and trying to run that, and you in somebody's DM asking them about every single thing. Certain things, it's understandable. I will I will answer a question about this and about that. But if I feel it's something that I worked hard on and I did all my research on, you have to do the same thing. This is a business. It is a business, and if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. This life is not built for everybody. Entrepreneurship is not built for everybody. It's a lot of hard work. That is all that I have for you guys today. I want you guys to give this a big thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.